Welcome to a reading for Scorpio. How are you going, my beautiful Scorpios? Your energy is very much in the past at the moment, holding on to past relationships. You're trying to figure out what went wrong. And it's got you in a state where you might be wishing that you were back there. Well, the only time that is now, the present. And so you need to be pulling your energy back into this moment. Because if you are bringing a broken heart into the present, that's exactly what you're going to be feeling, and you're going to be manifesting from that place. There's nothing you can do to change the past. The only thing you can do is deal with how you feel about it. Now, it's absolutely important to grieve things that may not have worked out the way you envisioned them to. But to look back and react now from that place is going to end up with you feeling extremely angry right now. Now's not a time to be angry. Now's the time for introspection. So it's a tough love reading, this one, Scorpio. You need to shed your skin. Now, you can change the way you think on a dime if you really choose to. You can also spend a very long time in the deep depths of emotion, wishing upon a star, I hear. But what's happening right now is this energy is really affecting your work, your ability to show up in the world right now. And we can't make people be what we need them to be. People are people. People just do people and come from their old stuff, like we all do. So now if you're drawn to taking a hiatus of some kind, a small trip, even just to go for a walk around the block or to go sit in the sun for a moment, it's going to really shift your energy so quickly. You need to come from the here and now and create from this place. We'll get some advice for you. Pink halite is a really good energy to have around you at the moment, the crystal pink halite. Also pink tourmaline. So if you're drawn to pink, I'm wearing pink today. It's a very big healing colour for you. Pink and red, and I'm wearing red as well. Red, pink and red. Nurture your heart. Look after your heart. And realize everyone did what they could at the time with the energy and from their stuff. You may have wished your relationship was very much like your parents' relationship or how you envisioned it would be when you were younger. Times have changed, and we don't stay with our partners forever like our forefathers used to. But a lot of the time they were held together because of social obligations and the inability to be able to move on. So as I said, you can be a master of choosing to change right now and show the world how it's done. Now, water healing is really important for you. Time out where you can actually enjoy. You do love pampering, being the opposite to Taurus. You do love the sensuality and the pampering. So be that to yourself. How long has it been since you've done something like this? Grabbed a book or something and just taken some time out with the candles and the bubbles and all the beautifulness. It's really calling for you at the moment. Time with animals too. You may be remembering animals from the past. Or there might be a whim to actually get one. Think about that. What in you you feel like needs to be nurtured, cared for, the innocent part of yourself. You are able to get your mojo back, but you need to be very gentle with yourself right now. As I said, with the Taurus symbol here, it's really important to hook into your sensuality, feel the sun on your skin, the ground under your feet. Pull your energy out of your upper chakras and bring it down into your body. Physical activity is something you love. So instead of coming from a place of anger, if that arises in you on the inadequacies of how life has turned out for you, focus that energy into doing something physical with your body to get rid of that feeling. It will really, really help. But you also might be drawn to going on some adventure, even, as I said, that small adventure, but there could be a longing for a larger one, a spiritual, what do they call it? When you go on a quest of some kind, the Orient or Asia, Tibet, I hear, might be something that really draws you if you're able to do such things or to learn about it. Because you could be feeling that to be able to sit in meditation would be literally impossible for you at the moment, but water healing will help. You can do a modern interpretation of what the ancients used to do. You need to fill your own cup. There's a longing inside you that runs so deep. People just don't understand the depths of your emotions. It's unfathomable to most people. You might be frightened to go right down to the very depths of your emotions because you know there could be what you perceive as monsters lurking in the dark. But to be able to slay these monsters, you need to have incredible focus. And to get that incredible focus, you need to be in the present, right here, right now, to shoot your shot. Not back there. Because what could be happening at the moment is you could be aiming for the others' scenarios around you and they're falling short and you're wondering why. So you need to be very gentle with yourself. Other people might be very judgy too. You could be trying to tell people what they need to do and how to do it. But what you need to be doing right here and right now is caring for yourself. Because that heart that you have may be feeling very broken and very little energy. Look at the size of this poor little mashed together heart that came out for you. Nurture that heart. Love that heart. It's okay to be you. I think a lot of people have been telling you that it's not. But you know when you get your mojo back, you can be quite a force. Look at the way she's looking. Quite sassy. Because she loves on herself. She's caring for herself. She's doing the things that she knows that will bring comfort and joy into her life. You might be drawn to some form of education, but I really do feel that you're really wanting more spiritual growth at the moment. You might be wanting to school other people, but other people aren't interested in hearing it. Doesn't matter what you say. They're coming from their own mind and their own stuff. You could, when you get up in your head, you feel like the whole world can be against you, that there's no way out of this struggle. Feeling very isolated and alone. Or when you deal with an air sign, that's exactly how you feel here. Be careful of dealing with an air sign, I hear. They're just not on the same page. So you need to focus. But I hear you say focus on what? Every time I put my energy into everything, I end up alienating myself. But I think what's happening is you're alienating yourself from yourself. It's okay to be you. I keep on hearing your guides are saying it's okay to be you. In all your glory. In all your sassiness. In all your mastery of your emotions. Masculine or feminine. And this is a King of Cups here. Yes, he seems to have his thoughts up in his headspace here, very much on the wing. Your thoughts could be flying all over the place. But you see, the feminine side really feels like she needs to be nurtured. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. But the feminine side of you needs to be nurtured. So you can come up with the idea to take flight in some way, to lighten your load. Now this masculine here is leaning into his feminine side, his left side. Leaning into that hip, leaning that way, leaning towards the feminine side. So the masculine side of yourself really needs the feminine side to feel like it's safe, secure and nurtured before you can take the next step. Be careful of over drinking. If you are drinking, make sure it's lots of water. Because that's the way you heal. Beautiful water sign is by lots of hydration. But you could be dealing with a fire sign here as well, possibly a younger one. Who's indifferent. They've got their own life and they just don't want to hear it, I hear. A bit like, no, really? Oh, wow, yeah, no, that sort of attitude might be coming back at you. You can sort of see this sort of like, no, I don't care kind of attitude coming back at you. Yeah, I'm not listening, I'm not hearing what you have to say. And that could be getting you quite angry. There's nothing you can do or say or be to make somebody else get it. Doesn't matter how loud you yell or what you say or what you do. They could be really judgy at the moment. Back your energy up away from this. Because the more you engage with somebody who looks at you or has a stance like that towards you, the harder it is to actually feel confident and secure in yourself. They too are looking to their feminine side for security, but their arm is crossed over here and it's holding all the things inside. But they too are leaning in to their masculine. So you could be getting someone that's actually quite standing their ground basically and saying, I'm just not going to absorb or listen to what you have to say. I'll stand here like I'm listening or absorbing, but be really aware of body language and the body language that you're presenting as well. Because you want stability. Maybe you feel like the party's over. And it could be with an earth sign. If you are dealing with an earth sign, they're bringing love to their own heart because they're feeling very depleted as well. I'm hearing the whole world is full of people that are feeling depleted right now. So to find that happiness, that stability, that sense of freedom and joy, is to love on yourself exactly how you are. To dance just for the joy of it. To surround yourself with like-minded people if you have that ability. But to dress how you want as well. Express yourself through your physical body by dressing and doing what you want. Be more childlike in your behavior, not childish, childlike. And look to your intuition. But cats, to me, are very individual. They don't need you to feel, they don't need to be told that they're loved all the time. They just know they're loved. They're happy being them. So if you're not getting it from the people around you, well, they're too focused on doing them. It's time to pull your energy back into your heart. And get some more advice for you. Now have a look at any love blocks. Passion. Be adventurous and ignite your passion. Dance. Dance like no one's watching. Put on that music, headphones, and express through your body. Move it in grand gestures. Use the larger muscles, not the micro muscles, the larger muscles, and move your body to bring the passion back into your life. Don't necessarily look for it in other people. Find it in yourself. But see, the feminine here is expressing herself wholly and solely. And so is the masculine. But they're dancing separate, but together they make something incredibly special. And life is a case of circular motion. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. But it's all the journey that matters. Back to center, back to the heart space. I'm hearing things that take you into more of a state of balance is to cultivate the ability to be able to balance on one foot. As children, we would do that. As adults, we do it less and less. But I've heard a study that if you are able to balance on one leg and then the other, it means an indication of longevity. So try that today if you get a chance. Stand on one leg and see how long you can do it for, and then swap over to the other leg. Or even if you're dancing, swap from one leg to the other. I'm going to have a look and see if there's any more love blocks for you, beautiful. Yeah. Being stuck in the past means you bring all of this into a current relationship. And if that's what you're wanting to work on here, you need to leave the past in the past. Because as I said earlier, we all don't stay with the one person the whole of our lives anymore. And you could be wishing life was more simple like it used to be. But life is what life is, I hear. Your guides have been very frank today. Responsibility. The responsibilities of life could have really sort of got you off kilter. It's not what happens, it's what you do about it. That's right. So are you looking to others for wisdom and guidance to lead the way out of the fray, all these people at the bottom here? I'm also hearing you're moving into a time where you're getting to an age where your hair might be getting grayer and you have a lot of wisdom to give. In this day and age, the older we get, the less we are respected and admired. But in the past, elders were respected and admired for their wisdom. So how can you bring wisdom into your own life and get your own, I hear, self-respect? Because whatever's happened in the past, we did it from where we were at the time. It's time to transform this energy, to get up, to take flight. But it comes from a place of absolutely grounding your energy into the earth. And your guides are saying, sometimes we have to hit the bottom to know how far down it is. And from there, the only way is up. Changes within bring you many blessings. So look up, beautiful Scorpio. Realize that this deep dive is only one of the cycles of this life. And you have so much more life left in you. Take it as a learning experience. And remember just how beautiful you are, sassy inside and out. Nurture on yourself. Could be things from the real world trying to take you out of anytime you go into this energy, but look after this energy. Cultivate it. Make sure you set time aside for it. And it's really going to help. Last bit of advice, please, beautiful Scorpio. Thank you. Travel, very much indicated. Overseas, I think she's on a cruise of some kind. Look up at the stars too. Because whatever you're thinking, you're manifesting. And I think if you do solo travel now, even if it's for a short period of time, even if it's for a ferry trip, and take yourself out of the everyday, it's going to have you been able to manifest so much better in your life. I also hear keep your head above water. It's now time to come back up to the surface. You can see both of these figures are on top of the water. Well, I assume the magician's on water. It does very much look like it, doesn't it? So as above, so below. We are of stardust. So it's your time now. Your ancestors have come in now and are saying to you, it's your time to create in this world and do it for us and do it for future generations. What's your legacy? What are you going to leave behind? Your book of wisdom. Your map to the stars. I really hope that helped. I love you all, and bye for now.